Shadows of the Uncharted. In the luminous waters of the Caribbean, Nicole and Sophia's dream vacation on a secluded island becomes a fight for survival against a malevolent force. In the heart of the Caribbean, where the water shifts hues with the capricious sky, two friends, Nicole and Sophia, embarked on a vacation that promised the respite they both desperately needed. Nicole, with her vibrant laugh and boundless energy, had always been the light to Sophia's more reserved and contemplative nature. Their friendship, a tapestry of shared secrets and dreams, was about to be tested in ways neither could have imagined. Their journey began under auspicious skies, with the sun casting golden trails across the Cobalt Sea. They rented a small but sturdy boat, envisioning days of serene exploration among the secluded cays and hidden beaches. The first few days were blissful, filled with laughter, the thrill of discovery, and the warm embrace of the tropical sun. Each evening, they would anchor in a tranquil bay, the stars their only canopy, and talk about their hopes, fears, and the infinite possibilities that lay ahead. On the fourth day, as they ventured further from the familiar trails charted by tourists, the sky darkened, and a sense of foreboding crept into Sophia's heart. Nicole, ever the adventurer, dismissed her friend's concerns with a wave of her hand, her eyes alight with the thrill of the unknown. They stumbled upon an uncharted islet, its shores whispering promises of untouched beauty. Despite Sophia's hesitation, Nicole's enthusiasm won over, and they decided to explore. The island was lush, its dense foliage a stark contrast to the open sea they had left behind. The air was thick with the scent of decay, an undercurrent of rot beneath the perfume of exotic flowers. As they ventured deeper, the light dimmed, swallowed by the canopy above. Strange sounds skittered at the edge of hearing, and Sophia's unease grew with every step. But Nicole, captivated by the wild beauty of the place, pressed on, her laughter bouncing off the silent trees. Suddenly, Nicole's foot caught on a hidden root, and she fell, her cry of surprise cut short by the thud of her body against the moist earth. Sophia rushed to her side, her heart pounding with fear. Nicole was pale, her leg twisted in a way that spoke of broken bones. The laughter died on Sophia's lips as the reality of their situation settled in. They were alone, injured and lost in an unfamiliar wilderness. The next hours were a blur of desperation. Sophia tried to find a way back to their boat, but the island seemed to shift around them, paths disappearing and reappearing, leading them in circles. Night fell like a curtain, plunging them into a darkness so complete it felt like a physical force. Nicole's condition worsened, fever painting her cheeks with a terrifying flush, her whispers growing delirious with pain. Sophia realized they were not alone. Eyes watched them from the darkness, gleaming with malevolence. She could feel the presence of something ancient and hungry, an entity that had claimed the island as its own. The realization struck her with the force of a physical blow. The island was alive, feeding on the misery and despair of those who dared to trespass upon its shores. In the dead of night, as Sophia clung to Nicole, whispering promises she no longer believed, the island made its move. Shadows coalesced into form, tendrils of darkness that slithered and crept, surrounding them with an inevitability as old as fear itself. Sophia fought with a desperation born of terror, but the shadows were relentless. In a moment of clarity, amidst the chaos of snarling shadows and Nicole's screams, Sophia understood the horrific truth. The island demanded a sacrifice, one soul to walk its twisted paths forever in exchange for the other's escape. The choice was Sophie's alone. The realization of what she had to do was a cold knife in her heart. With every fiber of her being screaming against the decision, she whispered her goodbye to Nicole, whose eyes, clouded with pain and fever, held a glimmer of understanding. Sophia ran, the sounds of her friend's final screams echoing in her ears, a litany of betrayal that would haunt her to her last breath. She reached the boat as the first light of dawn painted the sky with streaks of blood. Without looking back, Sophia set sail, the island receding into the distance, a nightmare that would forever lurk at the edge of her consciousness. Sophia's escape was a hollow victory. The world she returned to was a shadow of the one she had left behind. Nicole's absence was a gaping wound that refused to heal, a constant reminder of the price of their adventure. Sophia's nights were filled with dreams of dark, twisted paths and the sound of something unspeakable trailing just behind her. She knew she had left more than a friend on that cursed island. A piece of her soul, innocent and unbroken, lay buried in its sinister embrace. The twist of fate that had led them to the island was a cruel reminder of the thin line between adventure and tragedy. Sophia lived the rest of her days haunted by the memory of her choice, a testament to the dark truth that some places on this earth are better left undiscovered, their secrets too terrible to behold.